please, let's not sit with them.
That's okay, they've not seen us.
What did you do that for?
Well, Ashley's my mate.
Nathan, I'm more than happy for you to be friends with Ashley. As long as he doesn't keep bringing Claire in the community with him all the time. She bores the liver out of me.
I thought it was a kidney you were missing.
Oh, ha-ha.
Sitting over here, then?
Yeah. Won't be a minute. Top up.
Yes, please, I'll have a large red wine.
Nah, I'm all right.
I've got to have something to numb the pain.
Right, so, tomorrow's session, you and me.
Don't remind me. I mean, what chance have I got against you? I mean, look at you.
Ah, come off it, mate. It's not exactly David and Goliath, is it?
I love boxing, do you, Claire?
Oh, yeah. I sit in of a night and I watch my old Barry McGuigan tapes.
You're so sad, you probably do.
I'm not sad.
Oh, aren't you? I assumed you were suicidal going around with that miserable grit the entire time.
I'm not suicidal either.
But I suppose people are, having met you.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
Oh, sorry, is this nice corner? I didn't realise.
Why don't you just drop it, Tracy?
Oh, spoil sport. You know, his ex-wife was a right live wire. Quite good looking and all. It's funny how you can go from one extreme to another, isn't it, Claire?
She's not my ex. She's dead.
She didn't meet you, Claire, did she? And then go and top herself?
No, she was murdered.
I can't believe you being so nasty just because I thought your Amy had whooping cough.
Yeah, that's right. My Amy, or mine, I gave birth to her. Something you know nothing about being childless. Oh, mind you, you both are.
What?
Well, thank God, your Joshua isn't related to either of you. Otherwise, he'd have the voice of Tweety Pie and the personality of a frying pan.
Don't liken me to a kitchen utensil, you two-bit trump. I mean, strumpet.
Oh, man. I just love it when you get rattled.
Do you think I'm rattled?
I know you are.
Does this look rattled? Yes. I don't think it does, Tracy.
Oh!
I think that looks rattled.
Stupid bitch!
Well, time to go.
Oh, black bra, white top. Classy.
Well, some knight in shining armour you turned out to be.
Look, you're going to be bored stupid.
I don't think so. I can't wait to see you batter Orville.
Hey, don't call him that. Anyway, we only do a bit of gentle sparring to warm up.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be gentle, does it? Come on, I want to see what you're made of.
I can do that tonight.
Yeah, well, maybe. You know, I thought I was going out with a fighter, a man. You're scared of Asher Peacock.
Don't be stupid. I could take him out without breaking sweat.
Yeah, well, talk's cheap.
Yeah, and nasty sometimes. Ash is a mate, end of story.
Hello, we were just talking about you.
What the hell's she doing here?
Well, Tracy's not stopping, are you?
Yes, I am. I've come to see my man train. Have you got a problem with that?
As it happens, yeah. See you later.
Ash, wait. You best go home, Tracy.
Nathan, you don't tell me what
Look,
to
I
do.
made a mistake. I've never bought girlfriends to training before. And I shouldn't have started now. Please.
They're gonna sling you, look, or not?
Yeah, all right, I'm going. The idea of you in shorts is making me queasy anyway. Give my love to Claire. State of you. Expect the poor cow needs all she can get.
I'll say one thing. You certainly found your inner demon today, mate.
She phoned me.
Yeah. I'm sorry about Tracy.
Yeah, well, so you should be. I mean, where's she got off speaking to Claire like that?
Well, you know what she's like. Talk first, thinks later.
Oh, don't come that, Nathan. She knew exactly what she was saying. You heard it yourself. Did she sound sorry?
Tracy's Tracy. She can't do sorry. Doesn't mean she was serious last night. But she's only trying to be funny half the time.
Ah, well, you tell her from me she's not. Well, you seem to find it quite amusing.
What?
I saw you smirking at my wife's expense.
I was trying to defuse the situation. Laugh it off.
Ah, well, I suppose that was really easy sat where you were sitting. You should have told Trace to shut her trap.
Look, come on, mate. You're overreacting. It was a bit of banter gone too far, that's all. Happens when you have a drink.
Banter. Claire had tears in her eyes.
Look, I'm sorry if I laughed, yeah? But if anything, it was out of affection for Claire. Look, come on, mate, she is a bit innocent. Naive. I mean, she does tend to nanny people. But that's all part and parcel of her charm, you know.
Well, that's the most patronising thing I've ever heard in me.
I didn't mean it to sound that way. Well, look, all I'm trying to say is I like you, I like Claire. Look, let's just take 5, yeah? Is this how it's going to be for the rest of the session? The silent treatment?
Some things are better not said.
Well, I'd rather you open your gob than talk with your fist. Just ease up, will ya?
All right, well, you want to talk, then let's talk. I mean, you've been honest about Claire, why shouldn't I about Tracy?
Yeah, well, fine by me.
Well, what was it you said? How she tries to be funny? I mean, splitting up Roy and Haley, that would have screamed that. And then trying to flog a baby, all that was flaming hilarious.
I told you, Ash, just calm it down.
Well, you're asking me to pull me punches. When did Tracy? I mean, Steve McDonald will tell you that. She destroyed his marriage and now he's got to watch his own daughter be brought up by that.
Bruv, just cool it.
Well, Claire's everything Tracy's not. She's a good mother, a loving wife, a decent human being. I mean, Tracy's only good for one thing. I mean, Steve will tell you that. Because when he finished with her, he just pulled his checks up and moved on. Just the same thing as any bloke could do with any sense.
That's enough.
Well, you know what she is, Nathan. The truth hurts, done it?
Yeah, obviously.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Look, just leave it alone, bruv, please.
Oh, come on, you heard me.
Look, I'll see you around.
What are you saying? Come on, just because I'm saying Tracy's some evil slut. Come on, what are you saying?
Ah! What's he gonna do that for? Didn't I warn you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I? Didn't I? Don't mess with me, didn't I? Ash. Ash. Ash, you okay, mate? Ash, I'm really sorry I lost it. I'm sorry, you all right, mate? Talk to me, please. You okay?
It's not your fault. Oh, Ned.
You're all right. You're gonna be okay, Ash. Don't worry. You're just a bit shaken up. You're a shock to the system, that's all.
I can't see properly. Not here.
Look, just sit down, will you? Look, just don't try and get up, Ash. Look, Ash, I'll get some help. Yeah? I'll get some help. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
What's going on? Where is he?
They're taking Ash for a scan.
What sort of scan? What they looking for?
They didn't tell me. With me not being family, they've not said much at all.
Oh, what happened, Nathan? What's wrong with him?
Claire, it was an accident. An unlucky punch.
Oh, so it happened in Ring then?
Mrs. Peacock? Hello, Mrs. Peacock. I'm Paula Scott, the consultant ophthalmologist.
Hello, this is Fred, Ashley's dad.
What's happening, Doctor? Is he all right?
We're just taking him into surgery now.
Surgery?
It's nothing life-threatening, but our initial scans suggest that the retina in your husband's left eye may have detached and hemorrhaged.
His eye? You can put it right though, can't you?
Hopefully. The majority of these operations are a complete success.
Majority? Yeah, but what are our Ashley's chances? What if it's not a success?
It's impossible to assess the degree of damage until he's in theatre.
What if you can't repair all the damage?
There's a chance that your husband may only regain partial vision in the affected eye, or lose it altogether. But that is a worst-case scenario.
How long before he comes to?
Probably another couple of hours.
And has the operation been what you might call a success?
Well, we can only really answer that when the pad has been removed.
Of course you can. I'm sorry, Ness, I'm not thinking straight.
Can I ask something? Did you have to take his eye out? I mean, actually...
No. No, the operation involved making tiny, tiny incisions to the white of the eye.
So it wasn't ever taken...
It wasn't ever taken out, no.
He's in good hands. I suppose they should be grateful for that.
Oh, yeah? Hey, don't pull faces at me, otherwise it'll be me and you in the ring next. Hey, do you fancy that? Having a go? Of course, you'll have to take your specs off first.
And that's your idea of humour, is it?
Oh, sorry, what do you want me to do? Wear a red nose?
I cannot believe that anyone could be so insensitive.
You do know Ashley's in hospital, do you? And that he might lose his sight in one eye?
I'm going indoors, else I cannot trust myself to speak.
What, you mean that Ashley's in hospital?
Because Nathan hit him.
No, just hang on a minute, I didn't know! How could I know? You know, you could have told me. There I was making a fool of myself, telling Claire to put him up.
Yeah, well, there won't be any more putting them up.
But it was an accident.
No, not really, no.
What do you mean, not really know?
Here we are.
Good man.
Surely they must know whether the operation's been a success.
Well, only Ashley can tell us that, and he won't know till they take the bandages off.
That must be nerve-wracking. Poor Fred, I bet you can't think about anything else, can you?
I can't, no.
Red wine?
Please, big one.
Right, now, glad I've caught you. Weatherfield Traders Ball.
What about it?
Well, I know I've gone with you always in the past, but Keith's asked me to go with him this time, and I couldn't think of a reason to say no, so what I've said is yes. Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind at all, Audrey.
Oh, right, that's very nice of you.
Well, I hate him because he got me riled. He wasn't expecting it. We weren't wearing gloves. We weren't even in the ring.
What do you mean, got you riled? What about?
It doesn't matter what about.
About me, yeah. I knew there was something. I could tell by the way you've been acting.
Yeah, but it was an accident. I mean, you didn't mean to hurt him.
Didn't I? So why did I hit him if I didn't mean to hurt him?
Yeah. Well, don't start blaming this all on me because it is not my fault.
Did I say it was?
No, but you're thinking it.
Tracy, it was my fault, yeah? Mine. Now what I've got to do is go over there and tell Fred what really happened.
No, you haven't. Why?
Why do you think? Because he's Ashley's dad.
Well, so what? Would you tell him if it was you?
Well, he ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, well, I don't like having to do it, but...
What? A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
You're dead right, he has. Shan't be a minute. And he turned me around and I hit him. And what I'm saying is, we wasn't in the ring and I wasn't wearing gloves.
So it wasn't an accident that happened while you were boxing?
It wasn't, no.
You mean you meant to hurt him?
I don't know what I meant. You know, it just happened.
But you lost your temper?
Yeah. And I'm sorry I didn't come over sooner, but... Well, I was just hoping that he'd be all right and that there'd be no need.
Well, it's very good of you to tell us now.
If there's anything I can do, obviously I'll...
This row you had, what were it about?
It could have been about anything. We just had a row, that's all.
So you're not saying?
Well, what does it matter?
1 minute you're saying if there's anything you can do, and the minute Fred asks you a question, you won't answer.
What matters is it wasn't like how you were thinking. An accident while we were training.
I was thinking that. Do you know why?
Because I gave you that impression.
Give me that impression. I say, give me that impression. You're as good as told me to my face.
I just wanted to set the record straight. And I just hope and pray that it'll be all right.
Don't we all?
You know what I think? He's just come forward and told the truth now because he knows you'll find out anyway.
From Ashley?
Exactly.
Well, but he could have denied it or made it sound like it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I don't see how, Bev.
Fred, what are you going to do?
Who?
If it wasn't an accident.
It was assault. I think you should go to the police.
They've got to try not to move any more than they have to. That way the retina's got a better chance of reattaching itself.
Nathan's been talking to your dad,
Yeah?
saying how it all happened. You and him were arguing, and then he punched you with his fist, is that right?
More or less, yeah.
What were we arguing about? Me and Tracy?
Look, Claire, all I'm bothered about is my eye getting better. I don't want no one blaming for it.
So it was about me and Tracy?
Look, just tell me Dad come in, will you? Don't know what he's doing out there anyway.
Told you. Wanted to give us some time together.
He never does at home.
Fred Ashley says he'd come in now.
How's it feel?
Just a bit of an headache, that's all. Listen, Dad. Everything Nathan's told you, well, it's true, but it's as much as my fault as it is his.
How can it be?
Because I kept going on at him. Besides, he's my friend. I don't want anyone going against him because of this.
Keep still, you said you had to move.
So when you see Nathan, you treat him as normal.
Right.
You promise?
Promise.
Fred, I'm off to the hospital. Craig and Rosie are looking after Joshua.
I'll be across in an hour or so to take over.
Hang on a minute, Claire. Only I really hope you're not going to try and twist things around.
Meaning what exactly?
Distort facts. Bend the truth so somehow I'm to blame for what happened.
And I thought you were about to ask how Ashley was doing. Send him your best wishes, see if there's anything you could do to help.
No.
No, I forgot. You get your kicks from seeing others suffer.
Mardy cow.
If you don't want me around, just say so.
This is a nutcase that put me in here. It's all right as a pussycat, really. One minute you're beating me up. Next thing you're bringing me grapes. I'm getting mixed messages.
Mate, I am so sorry about what happened.
It was my own fault. I was pulling for a fight and I got one.
You should be threatening me with the law. You should hate me, it's what I deserve, isn't it?
Why? Are you saying you wanted to put me in here? No. Well then, it was just a stupid scrap that got out of hand.
But look at you.
One punch can't do that much damage. Who do you think you are, Lennox Lewis?
What have the doctors said then?
Not much. Had an operation that went okay and this stuff comes off tomorrow.
So, there's no permanent damage then?
Not that I know of, no. There's my jaw and a tube.
What the heck are you doing here?
I came to see if he was all right.
I don't know how you dare show your face.
Claire, it's all right.
No, it's not. This man wants locking up.
No, he doesn't.
It's okay, Ash. It's time I left anyway.
Good idea. Before I get security to escort you off the premises.
Get well soon, yeah, mate?
Cheers, mate.
Right, Beverly, you're in charge.
Right you are. Oh, give Ashley my love, won't you?
Thanks. I don't suppose you'd come to the Weatherfield Traders Ball with me, would you?
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Terrible idea. You're quite right.
Yeah, go on then, why not? Haven't had a good night out in ages.
You sure?
I'm flattered you've asked me, Fred.
Well, it's just a decent bloke, that's all.
Yeah, that's what I can't handle.
Oh, you're a decent bloke as well. Ashley knows that.
You know, I can't believe today happened. 20 years ago, I lived and breathed violence. No Saturday night was complete if I didn't put someone in hospital.
Bit rough where you grew up, was it?
I wish I had that as an excuse.
What's funny?
What, you thought I was from Brixton or Broadwater Farm or something, did you?
I don't know what I thought.
I'm a middle-class boy from Bromley. Dad was a civil servant, Mum a school teacher. I used to nick my dad's Ford Granada to go out fighting.
Why?
Wanted to wind the folks up, I suppose. Certainly did that. They haven't spoken to me for about 15 years. I'm scum, Kev. Low life. I can't even begin to work out what makes someone like Ashley tick. Or any other decent bloke from round here. It's off my radar. Just can't work it out.
If you pull them sheets any tighter, I'll not be able to breathe.
I don't know how we dare walk in here.
Oh, just sit down and have a grape.
Oh, you shouldn't accept grapes off that man.
He came to apologise.
And you think that makes it all right?
He didn't mean to hurt me. You were upset.
You could lose your sight because of what he's done.
What did you just say?
I think you need another pillow.
What did you just say?
It's highly unlikely. The operation went really well.
What?
But there is a chance, a very small chance, that you might not regain the sight in your left eye.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Because there's no point you worrying about something that probably won't ever happen.
The doctor said there's a possibility. What they said?
You're gonna be all right, love. Promise you.
Funny things, eyes. We chuck 'em out bit bucketful in our trade. One thing we've no use for.
It's gonna be fine, Fred.
Say he's not.
No, I won't.
Lose an eye, you lose more than half your sight. A man's no perspective.
Yes, and I could say the same about you. Now, even if Ashley's eyesight isn't perfect, and I'm sure it will be, he's still got his health and his family and everything he had before.
Forgive me, Claire. You never seen me bone a port shoulder or trim a loin chop with one eye closed, have you?
What are you saying?
I tell you what happened to him that tries. He loses his fingers at best, at worst he loses his customers. Butcher is a precision business. Skilled eye, 2 of them.
Oh, hiya, love. You wish Ashley the best of luck from me, won't you?
Aye, haven't he'll need it.
Right, are we ready then?
If you've got a minute, drop your suit in. I'll pop it round the cleaners.
Oh, what for?
What for, she says. You're not told her about the coach and four that's whisking us off tomorrow night?
I'm sorry, Beverly. I just haven't got the heart for it in cold light of day.
Are you sure, Fred? I know how much you were looking forward to it.
I don't mind if you go, and I know Ashley wouldn't.
No, I don't know why I mentioned it in the first place. We'll do so much at a later date.
No need for that, Fred.
Maybe when we've got something to celebrate, eh?
I'm next on the doctor's rounds. All he did say, might not be 100% straight away.
No. Well, as long as you're on the right road, we can all look our bright side. Can't we keep your chin up, eh?
He's doing.
Just don't build it up, that's all.
Hey, you're not, are you, Fred? You're just, trying to be positive.
You're in good hands. The miracle workers here, you know, it's the miracle workers.
I know.
Why do they always keep you waiting at a time like this? How much will we know straight off?
You may find your vision is still impaired.
Impaired?
It's possible that the retina is still reattaching itself, in which case you might find your sight is slightly patchy.
Patchy?
I've told you this already, Dad. He's a bit slow on the uptake.
Ready?
I'll never be.
How's that? Don't be worried if your vision's murky at first.
There's nothing. It's just black.
It's all right, Ashley.
It's not. You said my vision might be impaired.
Wait a few seconds for the eye to adjust.
This isn't impaired. I can't see.
At least you can come home now.
I knew it.
Fred.
No! We should have been straight with him from the off. We shouldn't have dressed things up.
And what would that have achieved?
He knows what I mean. I say he knows what I'm talking about. He could have prepared his soul.
I'd prepare yourself for losing an eye.
You've not lost anything.
I might as well have done.
That's not what she said.
When did they ever talk straight?
There's every chance you'll get the sight back.
Some degree, she said.
Think of that 80% chance.
Some degree.
Shut up! I've come here to make my husband feel better, and if you can't help me, then go home!
I'm sorry. I just wish that him that were responsible were here. Let him see what he's done to us.
Personal space, Fred. We're having a private
Ashley's
conversation.
home. Go and see what you've done, I dare you.
Oh, is that a challenge?
What's happened, Fred?
You haven't. That's what happened. Go on, cross the street. If you're that big a man, go and see what damage you've done.
I thought he was on the mend.
Forget that. I say forget that.
But don't get in his face.
Will you shut it?
No, I won't. Fred, it's not Nathan's fault that those two are walking around like Peters and Lee. It was your precious Ashley goading him, winding him up. That's why this has happened.
An eye for an eye. One wrong word, and you felt entitled to blight a young life. Why? Respect. Is that what you wanted?
I'm sorry, Fred.
Tell that to Claire. Tell that to little Joshua. Hell, you're sorry.
All right, Fred. I think you better go now, please.
Like we're going to stay here.
Bet it's something to have tea in a mug after all that tea from the machine. You want to see these chops your dad brought home yesterday? I hope he's planning to eat with us. It'd be nice to have a family meal. Right, I think I'll just put the veg on.